Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Ali, Alicia, whatever you guys call me. Welcome back to my channel. It is officially 2021. I had actually originally filmed a short video for you guys today, but I decided I'm not going to upload that one and I'm going to upload this one because I watched another YouTuber's YouTube video and I don't know, I just felt like I wasn't being as honest as I usually am. Like I was being honest, but like I don't know, I feel like I could have done better in the video. But sorry for the background. It's laundry day, so I'm washing the sheets in the bed and everything. And I am super excited that it is 2021. But first things first, I want to remind people that just because it's 2021, it doesn't mean that the pandemic's over or done with. I know that there's a lot of people here that are acting like the pandemic is over and everything when it's really not. So please continue wearing masks if it's mandated by your state. I will still probably be wearing masks if this mandate ever goes away. Make sure you social distance, wash your hands and everything, and yeah, so first things that I wanted to talk about was a reflection on 2020. So 2020 was a rough year for everyone. It was rough for all of us, but we made it through, we got through it and everything, and I think it's a really big learning experience for everyone because there are other countries that are doing better than the US in like case-wise and everything. And I really feel like if our state had just shut down and people followed wearing a mask, don't go out unnecessarily and everything, and hanging out with friends and families like that don't live in the same house as you, I feel like we could have beat this already. In fact, today's new cases in Hawaii is like 241 new cases, which is, in my opinion, absolutely ridiculous. But anyways, I wanted to share like one of the first things that I'm extremely proud of, like my biggest achievement of 2020. At first, I originally thought it was officially moving out on my own with my boyfriend, but I actually think my biggest achievement of 2020 is actually making it through the year. And I wouldn't say that I've completely overcome my mental illnesses, but being able to work through it and get by day and everything. If you guys don't know, I have anxiety, depression, and PTSD, and ADHD. I haven't been seeing a therapist for quite a while, but I do have a psychiatrist, and I am looking for a therapist too. But I feel like I've been able to manage myself decently well. And the quarantine was quite hard, so I had a lot more bad days than good days. But well, it's not really bad days, it's just a lot of like little things that go wrong every day that just made it feel like a bad day even if it wasn't. I don't know if that's like understandable or relatable in any way, but I just wanted to share that with you guys, that I think that's one of the biggest things that I'm proud of, that I was able to make it through every day of whatever symptoms I had from my depression and anxiety and PTSD and everything. So yeah, that was my greatest achievement, I feel. I am extremely proud of everything that I did throughout the last year. I'm extremely proud that I made it through not only Vlogtober, but Vlogmas, and that was extremely difficult. Not just on my mental health, but being able to like pick up my camera every day to record a video, whether it was vlogging through the day or just sitting down and talking with you guys. That was one of my goals for 2020, was to get more comfortable in front of the camera, and I personally feel like I do feel more comfortable in front of the camera. And one of my goals for this year, 2021, is to get comfortable in front of the camera in public. When I have to pick up my camera, even if it's just sitting in the car in a parking lot, I get very uncomfortable. I get very, I feel like people are watching me, and that's a part of like my whole mental health things that I'm dealing with and everything. I've always kind of been like that. I always feel like people are judging me and everything. My psychologist I had a few years back said it's agoraphobia, and that like I have this fear that like I'm always constantly being watched and judged, and that something traumatic is going to happen. And that's really not far off, because I think that's how I feel, but I just was never able to put it into words. I'm also sorry if I'm talking fast. I just have so much that I want to talk about, and I always tend to forget something that I want to talk about, and then I kind of like forget where I am when I'm talking, and I've kind of always been like that too. But I'm extremely grateful that I made it through 2020 with all of you guys too, and I'm not sure if I said that. I don't think I did, but I'm so grateful for every single one of you who have been on this journey. with me that's been following along and everything. I know that one of my biggest goals is always to be positive and to like show you guys what's going on in my life and to show others that they're not alone and that they can overcome whatever they're going through. But sometimes I feel like I'm not being completely honest because I don't show the bad days, and I know I've talked about that before, but I just feel like I still need some level of privacy in my life, if that makes sense. But yeah, so some of my goals for my channel in 2021 is to continue to vlog, maybe upload a vlog at least once a week. I do enjoy my daily vlogs, but sometimes it does take a toll on me, so I don't think I'll have a set schedule for when my vlogs will go up. Hopefully that's not too much of an inconvenience for you folks, but I do want to continue vlogging, and I just want to build a bigger community, and I eventually want to have, there's a lot of noise happening somewhere, but I eventually want to have my merch out again. My family members were my biggest supporters when I first released some clothing. It was mainly to raise money so I could afford to pay for my bills throughout my treatments. But hopefully one day I will be able to release my clothes again. Like, it's just like bonfire with like my logo on it and everything, but it still meant the world to me because it's something that I've always wanted to do. And another goal that I have, like, it's not really YouTube channel wise, but it's for myself, is to do something new once a month, whether it's try a new food or do something different or change my routine up or something. But at least 12 times this year, I want to try something new or different, or just do something different, because I sometimes feel like I get stuck in this rut. Like 2020 was like, just, it felt really repetitive, and like I was stuck in this rut and I wasn't going to go anywhere. And I've always kind of like had this fear of like not planning things for the future. Ever since I was diagnosed with cancer originally in 2013, I hated planning anything for the future. I hated thinking about birthdays, about reunions, of just about anything in general like that. But one of my goals for this year is to learn to plan ahead. And even though I still will be taking things one day at a time, it's just to plan ahead and everything, and to actually try harder to reach my goals. Like, who knows what the future holds, right? I don't know if I'll have a cancer treatment available for me, or if in the future I'll have surgery to remove my cancer. But I can't keep living in this fear of like, I'm never going to be able to do anything I want to do, because I'm wasting so much time living in this fear that I'm not doing the things that I want to do. And I hope this pandemic gets better soon, because one of the biggest things I want to do is just travel. And I know I need money to travel. I'm still looking for a job, just taking a short break of applying for jobs right now, because I have my tonsillectomy coming up in 5-6 days on the 6th. And I just want a little break, like a little recovery time for that and everything. But yeah, I'm also kind of nervous because I think I have to go there by myself, and I've never been put like under like anesthesia or anything by myself. But now that I'm older, I'm like 22, no one can come in with me because of COVID rules right now. But it is what it is. I'll get through it. But yeah, what else did I need to talk about? I just wanted to tell everyone that I'm extremely proud of all of you guys making it through 2020. It's another year, and I don't remember if I mentioned it already, but I don't really believe in New Year resolutions anymore. It's more like I support anyone else who has their New Year's resolutions, but over the years I learned that like just saying what your goals are doesn't really mean anything unless you act upon it and do something to get yourself closer to those goals, you know? So I have goals for the year, but I don't have like a New Year's resolution. Last year too, I think one of my goals was to like, I think my theme for last year of myself was like self-love, and body positivity and everything. And that's gonna be another thing for this year for myself, because I've learned that I think I have body dysmorphia. I don't know. I'm not trying to self-diagnose or anything. It's just what I've learned from like other classmates being diagnosed with it and talking with their experience about their experience with it and everything. And yeah, so I'm not trying to self-diagnose for anything. It's just what I think. Like, I think the way that they think, so it kind of makes sense, you know. But yeah, another goal of mine is just to like eat better, eat healthier, to lose weight more of like not in a I'm starving myself way, because in high school I kind of used to restrict myself a lot. Like, I would binge and restrict, restrict, but now I just binge and binge and binge. And like, there's a difference between like just eating a lot of food and binging. Like, for me personally, binging is like I keep shoveling food into my mouth, but then I don't stop eating the entire day, and it's like I consume a large amount of calories in a short amount of time. And I don't think I've ever talked about that with you guys, but that's what I do sometimes. And then I'll go like the next 2 days trying not to eat anything, and that's super, super unhealthy. So I guess my goal is to like find a healthier ways to eat, like to eat better and everything. And yeah, but it was honestly a very, very rough year. And I know this video is just like all over the place, but it was a rough year, and I just can't believe that I made it through 2020 and it's 2021 and I have a whole nother year to get through. And I don't know, I have so many dreams and goals, but sometimes I just don't like talking about it. Like, because like I said earlier, like, I've had this fear that I'm never going to be able to do the things that I want to do in my life. And that's not how I want to be living anymore. I don't want to live in constant fear that like I'm never like, what if I plan a trip but then all of a sudden things take a turn or something, you know? Or like, I don't know, I just never really liked looking into the future. But also after I found John, like, we were really good friends, but like we were good friends before anything, but after we started dating, like, I've started to be able to like see my future, if that makes any sense. Because I don't know, I always thought that I was gonna be alone, and I know I'm young and that's naive and like whatever, but being diagnosed with cancer at such a young age is very traumatizing, and you kind of have to like grow up faster than you're supposed to. Like, I personally feel like I missed out on my childhood. Like, my classmates were like going to parties and experimenting with whatever, this and that, and I would go to school, go do my JROTC stuff, then come home, and that was it. I very rarely hanged out with friends. I did have a couple of best friends in high school, but that's a story time for later, which I am planning on telling this year, because I'm tired of staying silent. I still hear people gossiping sometimes, and I try to stay out of it because high school was like 4 years ago already, almost 5 years ago, and people shouldn't be gossiping. But sometimes it just gets to me, so who knows if I'll have a story time or not. But yeah, I don't really know what the point of this video was at this point. I'm just talking and talking and talking. But I'm super excited that it is 2021 and that it's a new year. I don't know, sometimes it just feels like a breath of fresh air, even though it's the same crap happening from last year, but it's a new year. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just a breath of fresh air for me that it's the next year now and everything like that. But I'm gonna stop talking now, and I will upload another video for you guys, like, I don't know, later this week. We'll see if I'm gonna have daily vlogs or not. But yeah, so also, yeah, so blah, blah. John's at work right now. He doesn't finish till 4 today. So I guess I'll like, I don't know. I got a lot of things that I want to do, but I just don't want to do it. And I know that's not how I should start my year. But yeah. Okay, so I'm done talking now. Hopefully this video wasn't too long for you guys, and if you made it to the end, thanks for watching. Also, sorry for the red dot on my nose. It was a scab, and it came off in the shower last night, and it started bleeding again. But anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you'd like to see more of my videos in the future, and I will see you guys again very soon.